Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how I did these beautiful pale grey nails. My daughter decided that she wanted these nails to match her new hairstyle that she's getting this week. So I'm going to actually show you the acrylic application and also the polish application. The nails have already been prepped, so I'm just going to go in with the acrylic application. When I apply my acrylic, I like to use quite small beads. My daughter's nails are really quite tiny, and the brush that I'm using is a size 8, and I just find that if I use really small beads, because her nails are so small, I just have a lot better control over the product, and yeah, I just find that that's what works for me. So some of these nails are refills and some of them are tips that I've blended. Some of the nails had a bit of pocket lifting, so I soaked off those with acetone and applied and blended the tips to them. When I'm doing a refill, I place a bead of acrylic fairly close to the cuticle, and then I just sort of push it into place and use the belly of the brush where necessary. I find this especially helpful on the sidewalls and also across the top of the free edge to just get that nice straight line. When I'm actually applying a fresh nail onto the tips, I like to start with a small bead at the free edge end and sort of just push that towards the free edge, and then I'll continue on with smaller beads working towards the cuticle until I have the desired effect that I'm after. There are one bead methods that you can basically pick up a very large bead and do the whole nail with one bead, but I don't particularly like that style personally. That's just my personal preference. I prefer to do it this way, as I find that it's just the way that I do it and it's what works for me. I find that the acrylic doesn't dry too quickly and I can maneuver it the way that I need to. So once the acrylic has gone hard, I then like to use a hand file, and I go into the side walls and across the free edge just to make them nice and straight and crisp. And I also use it to smooth over the surface of the nail so that there's no bumps. On the odd occasion I will use an e-file. Here I'm using the Todak USA flame bit. I find it's really great because it's got that nice pointy end and I can get in really close to the cuticle without actually cutting the client. If I was to try and do this with a hand file, chances are I would cut them, so that's where I find that the e-file does come in handy. After I've finished doing all the filing, I then spray with isopropyl alcohol and use a soft brush to remove all the excess dust from the nails so that they're ready for the polish application. On the ring fingers, I applied Madam Glam's metallic gel polish in metallic silver. There's a method on how you apply these polishes, which I went into in great depth in my most recent video. I will put a link to that right here somewhere on the screen, you'll see it. So basically I just need to go in and apply a coat of the Madam Glam No Wipe Top Coat, and after I've applied this I can then go in and apply the metallic gel polish, and this needs to be allowed to air dry after you've applied it, and you then after a few minutes can put it into the lamp for a couple of minutes as well. After I've done the first coat, I like to go in and top with the No Wipe Top Coat again, cure this in my lamp, and then do another coat of the metallic polish using the same methods as before. On the pinkies and the index fingers, I applied Madam Glam's gel polish in Taste of Iron, and on the middle finger and the thumb, I applied Madam Glam's gel polish in Paradise, which is a lovely holographic, which is just simply stunning, and it was totally opaque in 2 coats. Most of the time with the Madam Glam polishes, I will do 2 very thin coats of them, obviously curing in between. There is an exception with a few colours that you can actually get away with 1 coat, especially if it's over enhancements. Sometimes with a natural nail it may not be the option to go by, because sometimes I find with natural nails you get a visible smile line. Obviously with acrylic it's blended a little bit more because the acrylic sort of hides those lines. So yeah, sometimes you can get away with it on acrylic, but not necessarily on natural nails. I usually find with natural nails I always have to do 2 coats. I really love the Madam Glam gel polishes. I've changed over to these in my salon now, and I have close to 120 or 150, I'm not too sure, but I just find that the polishes last so well. My clients are finding they rarely get any chips, especially on natural nail clients. They rave about the product, and when they come for their service they make sure that they're choosing one of the swatches from the Madam Glam range, because that's the polish that they want to wear. If there's anything in particular that you would like me to show you in a video to do with nails, please leave a comment in the section below, and I will endeavour to try and get a video up for you. Thanks everyone for your continued support of my channel. I really do appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, there's a button in the bottom right hand corner. If you just want to click that, that'll subscribe you. And also, if you've enjoyed this video, if you wouldn't mind giving me a like, a thumbs up just underneath that as well, that would be fantastic. If there's anything in particular that you would like me to show you in a video to do with nails, please leave a comment in the section below, and I will endeavour to try and get a video up for you. I hope that you enjoyed my video today and that you also found it educational. And until next time, have a nice day. Bye.